Hey y'all, so I'm just sitting here on my bed because it is so hot. Yes, the air is working much better, but it's 100 degrees outside. So it still feels like 75, 80 degrees in here, and it's just so hot. I ain't trying to get up and clean. That's just the honest facts. And Lord knows I need to because there's stuff everywhere. I got videos that I need to do. I just actually got home. Dex and I went to go get Josh's nanny. We had to take her to an eye appointment about 20 minutes or so away from here. There's a grocery store right behind her doctor that we was going to, so I dropped her off and I went to Food Line because I had to get Dax some baby food. And then we come back. She didn't know that I was there, and I thought she was in her appointment, and I wasn't gone but like 15 or 20 minutes. And then finally, about 15 minutes, 20 minutes later, she come out and she said, I didn't see that you were here. She said, they're going to have to reschedule my appointment. Really? So we've got to go back next week to do this again. They were an hour behind, and she didn't want me and Dax sitting in the car waiting and all that, which I get that and I appreciate that. So we're just going to go get her next week and then take her back. So it is what it is. I'm hoping I'm going to get to cleaning sometime today, but right now it's just not that time. I can't even catch my breath. And I know as soon as I get to cleaning, I'm going to be just so hot. Just having an excuse, okay? Because I just don't want to get up and clean right now. Oh, that was a lot. Getting a baby out and going to do all that and grocery shopping and... oh, I'm out of breath. But I will get up and I will make a video, but this is the start of it. So welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Chelsea and I'm happy to have you here today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let's get right on into it. Let's do it. I had this cooking all night. It looks so good. I have it off right now. I cooked it all night on low and slow. And I actually had a bowl at 10 o'clock this morning before I left to go take Josh's nanny. And it was so delicious. So I'm going to cut it back on later to warm it up when it's closer to dinner time. But I didn't want this running all day because that's going to make it hot too. Alright, this is what everything's looking like. I did clear this space out over here. I did put it in the cabinet. This stuff is Josh's right here. I got to put this book and stuff back when I move the crock pot. All of this is Dax's baby food that I got to put away. And I actually did the dishes last night, believe it or not, but I mean, we do still have some in there, so that's lovely. But I'm not even going to worry about that right now. I'm going to spare you of the dishes today. Not saying they won't be in this video. I don't think they will, but I've got other things to worry about. Like this over here, this was worse than that, but I did pick up some stuff when I was getting the trash up. Should have just went ahead and did it, but I've got videos to do. And then this right here is from a subscriber. They got this off of Dax's birthday list off of Amazon. I linked him a little birthday Amazon wish list, and I'll link it in this video as well if you would like to get him something for his birthday. You do not have to do that, but I obviously appreciate it if you do. So thank you so much. You know who you are, and he's gonna love it. I have to do a video on this stuff over here, and then this stuff just needs to be put away. I actually got this out of the dryer last night because I had to put some in the dryer, so I have some in the dryer and right here. Also, here are the lids that go to these things that I have down here. It's these little containers right here. They're about this long, you see, and then these are the lids for it, so I'll just go ahead and put this down there with it. I need to clean this thing out because it's ridiculous. I just got stuff thrown in there. It did have a method, but now it doesn't. I did take some stuff out of there for the yard sale, believe it or not. This is something I have to do a video for. These are chases and some rags I need to put away. Got stuff on here, and then I think we're selling Josh's car Wednesday to my cousin. And he cleaned it out yesterday and brought these trays in. My flip-flops is right here. I took them off when I got home this morning. And we've got shoes all over here. Other flip-flops over there. That's usually what we put on to go outside. Because, unfortunately, we're still smoking cigarettes. But it is a whole lot less than we were. We are still wearing a nicotine patch. So, there's that. I know, I wish we wasn't still smoking, but we are. This, I have folded some of these, but I still have this one to do. I actually did the other basket that I had off camera a few days ago. But all this is the stuff that I did in the last video. This is Dax's stuff that will fit now, so I need to get this up. And then I did start right here of folding stuff out of this. Couch just needs to be straightened up and fixed. And this is Dax's play stuff. I tried to sell this hoverboard at the yard sale, but it didn't sell, so I brought it back home. I don't know, Chase may use it. He never does. That's why we was going to get rid of it. But we're actually giving it to my niece's son, Hayden. And then the floors need to be cleaned. And I had to get Chase some football cleats because he is in football camp. And then they will have, the end of July, I think, they're going to have like the regular practices. But I thought these were so cute. They were like $60 at Hibbett Sports. But they will last. They're nice. I tried to find some on Amazon, but we just couldn't find his size. And I didn't know if they would fit, and yada yada yada, so we just got these. I literally did the beginning of this video like 20-30 minutes ago where I said I wasn't going to get up and clean now, but Dax just laid down for a nap. Hopefully he's going to go to sleep, and I decided I'm just going to get up and do it. I got the fan on high speed, and we're just going to try to do something because I feel like I'm so behind. And I do have a nicotine patch on, so if you're nosy like me, that's what that is. But let's get started. I think I'm going to start in here in the living room because I can at least sit down to fold clothes, you know. So I got like 3, so we'll just start with clothes. So if you got some clothes that need to be folded, then let's do it, girl. Let's do it together.
Bro, you legitimately hit the ball. You go for it and then you stop and then you make me finish. Like,
he always uses the word legitimate. I mean, that is his word right now. He says that with everything, especially when he's trying to like tell you something. Dax is crawling in here to the kitchen trying to find me, and I'm trying to do his voiceover. If you're wondering, I'm watching Carrie Lynn on YouTube. I love her. Okay, if you don't watch her, you should go check her out. I was watching Kelly from Kelly's Corner earlier. Love her too. Okay, you know how I was telling you I got the Chase the cleats? Well, he's only been to 1 practice because Chase really wasn't feeling good either, so we didn't go to that one. And then the next one, it got rained out or something. And then the next one, we're having a heat wave or something in North Carolina right now, and they said, nope, you're not doing it yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday, and they was like, nope, you cannot come out here and do that, so it's too hot. So I wasn't exaggerating yesterday. It was so hot. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been so busy this last week, really, and it's been appointments for somebody, and it's just been so much going on. So I know this video is going to be shorter than normal. I plan to do other stuff with it, but I just didn't get to it. And it's been a minute since I got a video out, so I just want to go ahead and get something up for you guys. Something is better than nothing, you know, and motivation is motivation. So hopefully this will motivate you guys to get up and get something done. And I didn't get these clothes put up. I will tell you that. I may actually do that today. Today's Wednesday that I'm doing this voiceover. We're actually selling Josh's car today, so that's a good thing. He didn't really want to sell it at first, but I mean, what's the point in keeping it? You know, we both have a car and it's just sitting here. My cousin, he was really wanting a new car. Well, he's really wanting something else that's a 5-speed, and Josh's car is, so that's going to work really good for him. And Josh was like, yes, I mean, it's really no point in keeping it, so might as well just sell it and put the money in savings and just go on from there, you know. So that's what we're going to do. But anyways, like I was saying, I might get these clothes put up today. You know, I live out of baskets. That's nothing new, but I didn't get the floors mopped, okay? I did vacuum them. I did go over them. I know I told you in the video that I don't even know if you've seen that part yet, but spoiler alerts, I didn't get the clothes put away and I didn't mop. So it is what it is. It'll still be there for me today or whenever I decide to do it. The floors aren't too bad, I will say that. I did do some spot cleaning the other day because I did see a spot that I needed to get up. I don't know why it's just so hard for me to get the mop out and mop, but it is, and especially when it's 100 degrees outside, it's just so hot. I already get overly hot when I'm mopping because I just do it all without stopping and just get it over with. But anyways, enough of me complaining. I don't know why my videos are just all of me complaining here lately, but I just need to vent, I guess. And I just love y'all so much for being here for that. But what have y'all done this last week? What have y'all got done? Have y'all had any major chores, or just have you done anything fun? Tell me something. We went swimming yesterday. Dax had woken up from a nap, and when he woke up from the nap, we left because it wasn't time for him to eat then. Well, then we got there, we was swimming for a little while. He was good in the kiddie pool, which was colder than the above ground pool. He was good for like 15 minutes, and then he just started crying. And then me and him tried to get into the big pool together, and he cried the whole time. So I took him out, and we took him inside to eat, and he was pretty much good after that. And then we finally come home, and I gave him a bath, and he went out. Okay? First time he's ever pooped in my bathtub. So I did have to clean that out yesterday. And no, I didn't record it. So I didn't do the shelves or anything. I just did like the part of the tub because he pooped in it. So that's so lovely, you know what I mean? Actually, Josh is the one that gave him the bath, and he was freaking out because there was poop in there. Like, oh gosh. He was like, Mama, come help. Mama, come help. And I gave him the wipes, so I said, get it out. But I did end up helping him. We did it. Now that's done. I feel like that took an hour. Now to put all of the away the fun part, right?
One time I remember putting ramen noodles in a bowl and forgetting to put water in the bowl and sticking it in the
Okay, well, it actually took 25 minutes, not an hour. I'm so dramatic.
If I could go back and make things right, I would have it undone. No, I hurt you. Yeah, I was blind. The blame is mine. Yeah, I feel the weight on my shoulders. Know that I regret it. Hope I can repay you for what I've done. Know that I regret it. Hope we find our way back to love. 'Cause it's you and me. Yeah, we fought, but we tried to make everything better. You and me, we work everything out. No one can love me better than you. Than you. Than you. No one can love me better than you. Than you. Than you. No one can love me better. Can we talk it out? Make things right. I can feel us growing colder. I made my bed. Yeah, I'm not proud. It was just a mistake. You should know that. I really do regret it. Hope I can repay you for what I've done. Whoa, know that I regret it. Hope we find our way back to love. 'Cause it's you and me. Yeah, we fought, but we tried to make everything.
Well, this is the next day, and this is the aftermath of breakfast and lunch for Dax. These are dirty. I wiped off his hands and stuff, and this part is clean. I have the other part in the sink. No, I have not done anything with this. There's more dishes. Oh, and I don't want to do dishes. I still need to put these up, but I did just vacuum the whole living room because Dax is in here. I need to put those towels up, and I have my pocketbook and stuff right here. But this is as good as it's getting today. I do need to mop, but y'all, it's just not even that kind of moment, you know? So I'm just not gonna mop right now. I need to put the stroller back in my car. But I did want to give it a good vacuum because he is like everywhere. I need to put him some shorts on. I have another package that I have to do for TikTok, and then the, what is this called? The hoverboard I'm giving to my niece Haley's son Hayden. So let's get started and get this cleaned up. I know I said there weren't going to be dishes, and I might still not do them, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just do like a before and after. I did do a before and after, so those of you that don't like to see dishes, then you're welcome. And if you do like to see dishes, well, there's always next time. Because dishes is always, and so is laundry. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that it wasn't long, and I'm sorry I didn't get, like, more of the house done and more of what I wanted to do done. But it's some motivation, and I hope that you got some to get something done. That's all I got to say. And I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here, for always supporting my channel. I couldn't do this without you. I truly, truly mean that. Thank you for all of the good vibes for the yard sale. I done good with it. I got rid of almost all of it, which I wasn't bringing that stuff home no ways. I love me a good yard sale, and I love going to them. Can you say hey? Can you say hey? What is the matter? Mama gotta do the dishes. Can I do the dishes? Daddy will be home in a minute. We got a dentist appointment today. Here's a good before, and I'll show you the after when I'm done. Okay, so here is after. Got them done. Got the sink and stuff wiped off. Josh just come in from work. This was on the porch in an Amazon bag. I gotta wash this now, so that's going in here. Not even gonna do that right now. I still need to wipe off this part of the counter and then like right here, so let's do that real quick. Wanted to tell you, Josh went to the dentist yesterday and he got a good report that's better than we thought it was going to be anyways. He does have to go get 2 wisdom teeth cut out, and he does have a few cavities, but that's good considering that he hasn't been to the dentist like for like a real checkup appointment and stuff since he was a kid. Okay, I know that's awful, but I'm just so glad that he went, and I'm so glad that it's not as bad as we thought. But it's a wrap, y'all. That's all I got for you today. I truly hope you got all the motivation that you needed to do something, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.